Hey, it's Dash Warrior. I woke up at 2 in the afternoon and it's now 4:30 now. But I don't know, I had a weird dream that I was helping these friends escape and I went up this lift and, me and this other girl were waiting for them, but, by the time they arrived, we were already up. Because, I don't know, we bolted up some stairs. And then when we got up to, when we reached the top of the lift, we got out of a cafe and, what was it? I saw a park. Now, before, all this escaping shit, I told this girl in my dream that I had a dream that I saw an elevator and a body of water. And she said, Emma, isn't that a kind of like a funny coincidence? Like what was it? We've taken a, lift and look at that. That's the lake is that the lake you had a dream about? And it was. It kind of was, except what was it? The body of water didn't like stretch up to the left side or some shit. And I don't know. It looked like it was in a park, but yeah, in my dream it was a lake. Like in my dream within a dream, it was in a lake. But like in when I woke out of that dream, even though I was still dreaming, it was in a park. So yeah, I was like, oh, that's just a weird coincidence. Like, but think about it. You had a dream about an elevator, and we took an elevator, and you had a dream about a lake, and here's this like body of water that looks like it's kind of like 90 or like 80% of what you dreamed about. I'm like, oh, it's just a weird coincidence. But yeah. What have I been doing this month? I have. Oh yeah, I went to New Zealand, so there's videos of that, me, harassing the cats, and what was it? There's childhood stories in there. I know in one of the videos, like, oh yeah, in that video, there's my Lake Taupo one. It was the 2 Mile Bay Reserve, and oh, what song's this? Sorry, sorry. Oh, it's a pretty sweet song. Sorry, I'm on Pandora. I'm gonna like that one. Yeah. No, but yeah, back to the point. Now I know it was too windy in that video, but what I was saying is, there used to be pumice, along the beach or like along the sand, but they were all gone. And we used to walk along this like little, I don't know, we used to walk along this like all these rocks so we could get to this big hidden boulder. And they were all gone now because I thought it was just because of high tide, but no, it's completely gone. So it's kind of a bit gutted about that. And yeah, I think that's all I was. Oh yeah, and then that story. I used to wonder what was on the other side of Taupo, Lake Taupo, and my dad said it was because I'd always see lights at the other side of. I think I've said this in a playthrough, on the other side of Taupo. Dad said, "Oh, it's the mermaids that are partying on the other side of Taupo." I'm like, oh, really? And yeah, so you can probably guess how fucking retarded I was as a kid. What was it? It is kind of disappointing that nothing has changed. Like, I mean, I don't want everything to drastically change, but I mean, fucking hell, like put another, put something, put another play, thing in the playground or some shit, or maybe, improve the town a little bit with, pretty, fucking paintings or some shit, just maybe just tweak it up a bit, fucking Taupo Council, seriously. But yeah, it just, when I went there, it just felt like I was 7 years old again. Like, nothing has changed, which is kind of sad. Then I can understand why people want to move out of Taupo, even though it's a really nice town. When I went to Rotorua, a little bit different. They had, this little frame thing at, in the the dining district, and, or, the dining street, around the night markets and shit. I didn't have a chance to go to the night market because I think because I usually spent my nights wondering where the fuck I was gonna stay because my dad lives in Australia, and I so I'd have to pick which auntie I was gonna stay with or which cousin I was gonna stay with, and what was it? Yeah, and also because I was talking to I was talking to my crush. Yeah, no, but what was it? I don't know why I'm putting it like that anymore, but yeah, anyways. Um, so yeah, 'cause usually in the evenings, like 6 p.m., that's when, my crush got off work, and it would be like 2 a.m. over there. And what was it? So yeah, I didn't really have a lot of time to go out at night. Not that you'd want to go out in Rotorua at night, because it is. I mean, it's calmed down now. Like you can actually walk around the entire, like you can actually walk around Rotorua without being verbally abused in some way. Like I found that really surprising. So because I was walking around for a couple of days, and, I always get like racist remarks or aren't you that chick that slept with my boyfriend even though I've been to an all-girls school my entire life. And really, I'm sure I only had one boyfriend in like Rotorua. And it was really just funny, just the rumors like, oh yeah, 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 Emma, yeah, that chick slept with me. It's like, well, that's kind of weird because last I checked, I was still a virgin. So, but yeah, like, I think when I was 17, that's when, yeah. But yeah, just putting it out there. What else has been happening this month? Okay, last night I went to the cultural talent show. I thought it was going to suck. It turned out alright, but I don't know, like, I don't know, only one event's been like, wow, that's been amazing. Like, and that was the jungle themed dance, but other than that, like, sometimes when I just go out, I'm like, oh, I could have just stayed at home and finished my drawing, or I could have stayed at home and finished and did like a haunting marathon on YouTube, because lately, because I don't know, like, um, I know a lot of people might find this bizarre, but like, I went from watching crime documentaries, and then I would love to watch Mountain Men, but those fucking shows are like an hour long, each episode. And yeah, my favorite my favorite guy on there is Eustace, because he's from the Appalachian mountains, and that's where I went on my study abroad, so I'm really biased. um what was it? What else? Yeah, but I've been watching I've just been watching a haunting episodes or the haunting episodes on YouTube, because I don't know. I think I got sick of Ghost Adventures, because when I was still in college, yeah, like I'd say like from seasons like 1 to 3 or 4, those are pretty good. But from like seasons 7 to 9, that's when it just it's like, come on, like, and there's been lots of people that think that Zach always like verbally abuses Aaron, and what was it? Yeah, and he kind of does look like a douchebag, Zach, but yeah, whatever. And people were like saying, I think it's just a bit too inconvenient that like, what was it? Like every time they go to like a haunted place, there's just always something happening. Like it doesn't always work like that. I'm like, well, what do you expect when they go to like the most haunted fucking places in America? And like you can't expect nothing, like something not to happen. Like, but I kind of see where they're coming from. Like, I can't believe every single episode I watch. Um, what was it? I think that's about it. Like, nothing's been interesting in my life. Like, I did, I went to, Taupo and Rotorua, and it was kind of weird because, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, like I wanted to hang out with my friends, and like I only got to hang out with one because I forgot. Like I didn't know if any of my friends were still in Rotorua, because the point of Rotorua is to get out, because it's a shithole. Like, and then just the people there, like that, the people that used to be like that, and like I did see people that recognized me straight away, and kind of had to avoid like my ex's friends, and yeah, because his like friends are friends with my friends, and he's still friends with my friends, so like just kind of wanted to keep it drama free while I was there. And what was it? Oh yeah, and then in high school I did get, I don't know, like I was being a dick. I called, I think I called this girl with frizzy hair, like I called my friend Bumfluff when I was in high school, and she got really annoyed at that, and then that's when she started like bullying me and shit. So I like I retaliated, and then ever since then this girl's just always hated me. Like she thinks that like I always like I pick on, like she thinks I pick on deaf people, when really she was the one that fucking did it first. And like, well, like, you know, I was dicking around. I wasn't being like a fucking asshole when I called her bum fluff and stuff, but like, what was it? You know, then she just started just getting like really like malicious, and that's when I retaliated. Like, you know, I'm not gonna fucking just sit there and do nothing if you're gonna like do all this shit to me. So yeah, like I saw that girl that just thinks I pick on deaf people, and she's working at a bakery now, and yeah, I think she's working at Baker's Delight in the Rotorua Central Mall, which has changed too. And I went to my bank because, yeah, like I said, I went to my bank because I wanted to check what the fuck was going on, because I tried to email them, I got no reply because, you know, I had to update my address, and then I said I did an inquiry, and they're like, oh, you can transfer your money from New Zealand, but like you have to contact your bank like in New Zealand, and I did, and yeah. So I went to my bank in Rotorua. It was closed down. So then I started freaking the fuck out. So I went to the Rotorua Central Mall, thank God. ANZ was there, and I confronted them about it twice, and they just didn't give me anything. And this is the ANZ, like, keep in mind. And so, you know, I was like, well, I tried to email you guys and nothing. And then I was like, when I can't transfer my money, like, to Australia either. And they're like, oh, yeah, you can. Like, you just have to, like, call us, or you just have to email us, like I did. And they just didn't say anything. So I was like, you know what, I think I'm just going to close my account. And they're like, oh, well, if you reopen with us, it's going to be $80. And I'm like, yeah, don't worry about it. I don't think I'll be opening up a new account with you guys anytime soon. So, you know, because just of the shitty communication there. And, yeah, I switched to Westpac. What else about my time in New Zealand? Yeah, just saw family. I didn't really want to, but yeah. And yeah, you know, yeah, like expecting that from my family. There's always going to be drama, and yeah, it's just like, you know, I know one of my cousins aren't talking to each other, and I'm not talking to my cousin as well because of that, you know, shitty movie pulled in my last video diary. And yeah, I think that's it. I just had a shower as well, so you know, that's why my hair looks extra fabulous this month. And yeah, the guy next door used up all the fucking hot water, so I literally only had a 30-second shower. And yeah, shortest shower I've ever had, and see you later.